It's Crush Hour of What's Up My Neighbor production. Won't you be our neighbor? It's hosted by the Midday Maniac, Funky White. Y'all just sit back, crack that beer, light that joint, let Funky Friday kick in right here on Crush Hour.
$1 zillion. The question is, who let the dogs out?
Good evening. I am Samurai Sam from Welcome to another edition of Crush Hour of What's Up My Neighbor production. Today episode of paw-sitivity, a tribute to military service dogs.
While the party was nice, the party was pumping.
Welcome to the show, and for the first time, we are now available on Facebook Live. Hey! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the one you've been waiting for, the Midday Maniac. Give it up for my arch nemesis in sports. Go Dodgers! Hey! It's a Funky White!
Scruffy, bash Scruffy, get back, you play infested mongrel.
What's up, my neighbors? It's Funky Friday. Who let the dogs out? And for some of y'all, who let your mom out? You're on the mic with the Midday Maniac, Funky White. That's Funky with a PH because I'm balanced and I'm all right. Welcome to a part of service on season 7 right here live Friday night because we went down and got some session in today. If you're in traffic, if you are watching on Facebook Live, welcome to the show. We're live, baby. Welcome to Labor Day weekend. Yeah. Who let your mom out? What is going on? I just found that was a more interesting version, y'all, of that song. Who let the dogs out? Mostly everything I'm playing today, I do not have the copyright permission to play on the show, but that's all right. We're going to play it anyway. And we're talking about military service dogs today, a paw to surface. Welcome to the show. I'm your Midday Maniac, Funky White. Welcome to Crush Hour, sponsored by Northside Tavern. If you're in San Diego for Labor Day weekend, head on down 2228 Bacon Street in Ocean Beach, San Diego, California. Especially any of you LSU Tiger fans, they are now an official watch spot location for the LSU Tigers. Big game tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. We're going to talk about that in sports. Y'all go on down. We're getting ready to start our live show back up out there next Saturday. Great place when you're in town to San Diego. So go down and check out my folks, Tom, Sabrina, and the rest of the crew down there, Northside Tavern. Show's also brought to you by Sticky Tips. My boys never show up, but when they do, they show out. It's also brought to you by my people up there in Venice Beach, 420 Brands and Silly Water. Thank you for sponsoring the show, guys. We're going to be adding more and more. If you're watching online, you did it. We got up to 1,000 plus followers on both Facebook and Instagram. We're cruising in YouTube. They do filter it out, so we keep going up to 500, back down to 300. We did it enough that we are live. We should be live right now on Facebook. Hey, everybody out on Facebook, let me check it out real quick. Today's all about military service dogs. Guys, if you have a military service dog story, if you have a service dog and you are military related, please call the number on the show and tell us your story today. It does take me a second to figure out how to answer the phone, so you guys go ahead and do that for me. Just wait it up. So we are checking it out right now. We cannot check it out right now. I want to thank all you guys for the love on social media. Keep it up. I need you to subscribe. We're in a viral challenge to meet 1 million followers by December 1st, and we're on it right now. We're about to be on the radio. We're everywhere. iHeart, Apple, Amazon, Spotify. Things are getting better. I'm learning the system. I apologize for being late on Wednesday. Clip Champ shut down on us, and now we paid the money, and we are part of Filmora, a Wonder Share project. Thank you so much. I love the editing system that they have. Going to be some great episodes out. I've got a great clip today. And basically, guys, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about service dogs to military veterans, especially military veterans like myself, disabled veterans who have some mobility problems. They could be PTSD. You never know what you're going to get what kind of a problem a military man may have for the need of a dog. But they are huge in trying to recover from those situations of military service, especially combat service. Now, I'll give you an example. I was having some problems a couple years ago in the mental stage. Don't worry, I'm all right? And I decided to go ahead and get myself a service dog. She is a Husky Shepherd. She is a Kardashian as well, but that's all right. I love her to death. All right. And her name is Athena. And what I did was I applied through caninecompanions.inc. And I was actually funded by the nonprofit there to have Athena taken in and trained for PTSD and mobility. And what they did was once we got through it and she had her shots, they took her for 3 weeks, hard 3 weeks for me. And they put her through basic training. And then we started going to sessions. And we've been a little delayed, but we finally got to the final session here today. And not the final. She's going to give us one more. We went out there today, and we're going to talk more about that today. It was a great visit. I've got some video of it. I've got some video that I put together of Athena, the service dog. We're going to follow her trails as we go through and become an ADA medical service dog. And I can't wait. We've tried a couple of public runs, but my goal is to get her well trained and well ready and get her into Wrigley Field. That is going to be something that's going to be amazing. So we are talking about military service dogs today, guys. That is what is going on. Thank you so much for tuning in. Show is sponsored by Northside Tavern, Sticky Tips, 420 Brands. And what I want to do right now is, if it'll let me.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name.
Well, we don't want to play other
just
people's commercials because they're not paying us no money. But I'm down to play your commercial if you got room, all right? I'm going to switch into some country music. Most of my songs are about dogs today. This is a little Blake Shelton, Old Red, because we're getting ready to go out into January to the Spear. Check them out. Today's hat of the day, ladies and gentlemen, because of the service dog training for disabled veterans by K9 Companions, we're going to go ahead and give it to the United States Air Force. And the fact that I am allowed to train this dog properly, professionally. And so hats off, especially the K9 Companions. We even bought a bottle of wine out there.
And so he sentenced me to life.
So that's your hat of the day. Y'all kick back, cruise into the show. If you're watching on your way home, we got sports. We're talking about Athena. I'm going to show you a great video. And we're going to cruise into this Labor Day weekend. Things are picking up. You guys got me back on live. Put your hands together.
A 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. You can consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators and the quicksand beds. But all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past red. And the warden saying, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning come. I paid off the guard and I slipped out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee. Oh, and he brought down a blue tick hound. She was pretty as she could be. Well, they pinned her up in the swampland about a mile just south of the gate. And I'd take old Red for his evening run. I'd just drop him off and wait. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning come.
favorite things in life is to be able to go live with this show because people love it. People always ask, why you ain't on Instagram? Just so you know, y'all got it done on Instagram too. As soon as I figure out where to put the next piece of device, we are going to be back up live on Instagram. Right now, behind us, the MLB channel with the Cubs game on. Not looking good, the Cubbies, the last 3 games, getting swept by the Giants. We'll talk about that at the Sports Crash this afternoon. Welcome back to the show, guys. I want to go ahead and give out our Social Media of the Week Fan Award. That's right. I forgot I had the sound effects. And we're going to go ahead and give it out. This is actually my girl's mom, but she's liking everything. She loves the videos. She watches them. She interacts. She shares them. So, Linda Reedner, you are our What's Up, My Neighbor Crush Hour Fan of the Week. If you're watching, this kiss is for you. Thank you for tuning in all the time. We're going to pick a fan every week, and every month we'll pick a fan of the month, and that person will be able to come to a live taping once we get up and moving on the Netflix stage, all right? Thank you guys so much. Show sponsored by Northside Tavern, Sticky Tips, and 420 Brands. Today's episode, A Paw to Service. We are talking all about military service dogs, but right now what I want to do is get y'all into the Hollywood happenings, baby. Not much going on. I just like the music. All right, Hollywood happenings. What do we got going on today? What? Right now for the celebrity death count. Whoops. I mean, we have no bodies on the celebrity death count this week. That's great. This is the Crush Hour Hollywood Happenings, your neighbor's guide to all things movie, music, mushy, moolah madness of the sparkling lights of Hollywood. No bodies on the death count this week. That's good. We've had a rough month. We've had a rough year. The first story that I noticed out here today I wanted to bring to you, Khloe Kardashian. That's what I call my service animal. She is that spoiled, that pretty. Khloe Kardashian is either to document or did document her trip to Mexico to undergo Whas stem cell treatment, which ironically is not approved in the United States. And she says she's kept up working out every day and trying new meds in the anti-aging field. I'm not sure what Whas stem cells. I didn't want to look it up. Our Kardashian ran across Mexico to undergo a procedure. So apparently here we didn't have enough plastic. So she had to run down across the border. Now my little girl, she's a Kardashian. I'll show you in the video here in the back end segment. Athena thinks she's a Kardashian. So I just thought that was interesting that one of the biggest names and prettiest girls in the world is out there running to Mexico to get things done. So yeah, very interesting. All right, let's keep it going. Lakefront Estate, long owned by Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay, is hitting the market for $19.9 million. The Indiana compound, sitting right on the lake, includes an entertainment complex, a bowling alley, and a club-style bar. Wow. I would love it. I saw it. I took a look at the property when I looked up this story. Beautiful property. I definitely want to have a summer home in Iowa, but I ain't got $19.9 million. So, by the way, did y'all see that the Powerball is up to like $915 million? Like, it is huge out there right now for you. Go get your tickets because that's the only way you're going to win is to play. Man, I've been playing every day. That's where most of my money went. So we found that the house out there in Indiana at $19.9 million, that is a crazy amount of money, but it was a beautiful home. So that's pretty much, what else do we have? The Hollywood happenings weren't much today because we're focusing on the service dog segment. I do have a short movie that we put together of Athena. So we're not going to talk too much more. I do want to let you guys know there's some new TV and movies out right now. We are waiting to try out one of them so we can give you the fingers review of The Chief of War, starring Jason Momoa. That's out on primetime. We hope to get to that during this Labor Day week on our vacation here. And also the Caught Stealing, starring Austin Butler, getting a lot of early reviews. Guys, this movie is out. Check this one out. And these were the top 5 picks for you to binge watch this week or this weekend on Labor Day that I saw online. Number 1, Alien Earth Season 1 is dropping. People are loving this show. Check that out. Peacemaker Season 2 is coming out. Hostage, which is a limited series, is out. At number 4, The Butterfly. And then, like I said, Chief of War is on our list. It landed at number 5. So those are the top 5 shows that they're saying that you should watch out there right now. I know you Transformers fan. Netflix just dropped Rise of the Beast out there on Netflix. Check that out. A lot of people loving the new Wednesday season. I watch that a little bit with my girl every now and then. She loves that show. So we'll keep you posted to all the good stuff that we think is out there. These are just things that you guys might want to get into while you're enjoying your weekend, so it is Labor Day weekend. Guys, I will tell you this. If you're in San Diego, a lot of people are in San Diego this time of year, this weekend especially. It's a very heavy travel weekend. We would appreciate it if you guys slow down around here in San Diego, especially if you're in Ocean Beach. It is a very small town. All right, we need to just ensure the safety of our families that are out there, and we'd appreciate it. Take your time, plan for extra time. All right, and we appreciate
doesn't
you
just help you with
being safe.
Emails,
Don't drink and drive in San Diego. We do not tolerate that out here.
Emails.
And just have a good time, you guys. And, of course, spend your money. Keeps our city rolling. And y'all know what time it is. It's just that motivational section of the show before I take a break and go to the sports. It's the Rise and Grind motivational time. And today's Rise and Grind motivational situation I want to send out to all United States veterans. Guys, if you need something to do in your life, get into a service dog program, because going through a service dog program is not just for training the dog, it's also something for you. That has become my hobby, my project, my love, to work with my service dog on a daily basis to get her finally tuned as a United States ADA certified medical service dog. I want to take her as high as ADI, and that's a whole other level of service dog training. So you veterans out there, get you a dog, stick with it. It's a good program to be a part of. And just remember, you're a veteran, you don't have to hustle, you know how to hustle. So just stay humble, hustle hard, and let's stay focused, y'all. As I say every week, stay focused on that mindset. Give off the energy that you want to receive out there. Hustle, mind your own business, grind, be positive, give off positive energy, and you'll attract positive energy. You give off negative energy, you're going to bring all the bullshit out in the day. So think about that when you start your day, all right? And if you have a dream, as I always say every episode, then you know what it's like to have to rise and grind. You got to hustle from the early morning light to the middle of the night. You got to hustle, you got to grind, you got to always be kind, relax your mind, and watch your behind. And that's my Rise and Grind motivational, inspirational quote today. Veterans, get you a service dog. Greatest thing in the world, and stay focused on it.
You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tony Copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream or what?
You guys are on Crush Hour, a part of service.
After all that looking tough, all these single stunts. 50 Cent and Mayweather.
I don't know how I'm going to get out of this.
All my life, been grinding all my life.
All my life.
Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got the roll.
Well, I guess we're going to have to stick to hip-hop.
Grinding all my life, all my life.
As I go to the break, sorry, I can't figure out what happened to my YouTube where I've been pulling the music from. You guys are on Crush Hour, a part of service. This is a What's Up My Neighbor production. All rights reserved to R1 Game International. Welcome to the show. It's Funky Friday. It's Labor Day weekend, y'all. We're going to be right back after the sponsors pay the bill. We coming right back with your sports crash. We ain't got the sound effects yet.
What's the password?
I see dead people.
Yo, take it easy. Take a break, slug that beer unless you're driving. We'll be right back with Crush Hour, a part of service.
Nothing on that beat, no.
Aye, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak though. Man down, all our amber lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. You think the pay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something B-rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Think about it straight in they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fuck no rain growing. He was in jail. That's
well, I guess if we're trying to stay rated PG today, we messed it up because there was some bad words in that song, baby. Welcome back to the show. It's Crush Hour. Guys, you are watching me go through all of this that we're going through here, all of the adjustments to the sound, the music, the cuts, the commercials, everything. It's a progress report kind of show. You're watching it kind of from the ground up. We appreciate you dealing with all our mistakes. I'm a kind of guy, if we make mistakes, we're going to stay live at all times and just keep moving on because I'm a freestylist. You know what I'm saying? Crush Hour, What's Up, My Neighbors production, brought to you by Northside Tavern, 2228 Bacon Street. We're going to talk about them here in a quick minute because we are getting ready. We don't want to interact with that. Let's turn that off to get into the sports crash. I need to get the sound effects going. All right, big weekend, guys. In fact, right now, I think they're already keyed up. Let's take a look. We'll start with the MLB, of course, as we always do. And, of course, we're going to stick with our 6 markets that we air on the radio in, which is going to be San Diego right now. We're talking about the Padres. Padres are 0-0 in Minnesota right now in the middle of the second. Now, let's talk about the Padres. They took a couple of losses to Seattle, but Seattle's ready to play ball. They're in the mix. They're trying to take that division from Houston. So the Padres lost a couple to the Seattle Mariners, which did not help them out in the standings. As we get ready to cruise into the final month of baseball, their play as of recent, losing 2 to the Mariners, has dropped them 2 games behind the Dodgers already. So that's always going on in the NL West with the Padres and the Dodgers. We're going to keep an eye on that battle for you since the show records from San Diego, and we do root for the Padres here. We're going to leave that alone. Let's take a look down the way. The Dodgers later tonight, the 7:10 p.m. game in L.A., playing the Arizona Diamondbacks, who could still be trying to fight for wild card positioning. Dodgers need to keep winning if they're going to stay ahead of the Padres. And I don't know the rest of the Padres don't play the Dodgers the rest of the season. Other big series going on right now, the Cardinals and the Reds still fighting for positioning in the NL Central. The Braves and the Phillies. Phillies playing great ball. Kyle Schwarber last night, 4 home runs in 1 game. Huge night for that guy. The Brewers, who have a healthy lead on the Chicago Cubs right now, up 1-0 over the very hot Toronto Blue Jays, while the Mets have up 12 runs right now in the bottom of the 3rd. I don't know what's going on in New York or who the Marlins have on the mound, but it is 12-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. That's a lot of baseball left to have to deal with that kind of score. So what we'll do is we'll get right into the standings as we always do before we move on. It is a big weekend for college football. Tomorrow I should be able to run College Football Central on the Facebook Live. By the way, hey everybody, Facebook Live, thank you guys so much. You got us up to 1,000 followers, and you got it done. And I don't know where my phone number went, but it's not here. So anybody with a service dog story, you could call in. I must have turned it off. You got us up so that we can go ahead and go live. We can even go live again on Instagram. I'm very excited about this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, keeping us that way, giving us the opportunity to get this deal cut. 1 million followers. Keep subscribing, liking, following on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon. We're everywhere, baby. Get it done, all right? Here we are right now with the MLB standings as it stands. Toronto with a 3.5 game lead over the Boston Red Sox. We are in Boston and New York. There's a big battle going on there. Boston and New York in 2nd and 3rd, only separated by a half a game. That is also huge when it comes down to the wild card race in the AL. Detroit holding on to a very healthy lead, 8.5 games over the Kansas City Royals. Also playing some good baseball right now, just 3 games above 500. Houston, Seattle, back and forth. Houston's got a 2-game lead over the Seattle Mariners. Mariners took a couple from the Padres right now. So the AL West and the NL West both battling for who's going to win that division. That's what I love about baseball as we get down the stretch. These guys battling to get good positioning, battling to get these buys, battling to get home field. I love it. Baseball, October baseball. In the National League, the Phillies, 5-game lead over the Mets. Still a pretty good battle there. A lot of baseball left here with a month to go. And, of course, 6.5 games separate the Milwaukee Brewers and my Chicago Cubs, who are about the first pitch right here in Colorado up against the Rockies. I don't even want to watch because we just got swept by the Giants, and we haven't been swept and lost 3 games in a row in a while. So I'm a little worried about my Chicago Cubs. And then, of course, in the NL West, Dodgers 2-game lead over the San Diego Padres. If the playoffs were to begin today, it would be Boston and New York and the Mariners holding down the wild card spots in the AL, while the Cubs, Cubs, Padres, and the Mets holding down the 3 wild card spots over there in the National League. Big weekend this weekend, you guys. We're going to get right out of it. Thank you for tuning into this. Whoops, that's the entertainment music. That was your MLB report. Real quick one today. Right now, college football kicked off. It's going on. One of the first games, Illinois, number 12 Illinois, is up 21-0 over Western Illinois. That game is in the Fighting Illini's home stadium over there in Illinois, obviously. Iowa State already with a big win with the first kickoff in Dublin last weekend, 24-21 over Kansas State. Pretty good win there. Boise State, number 25. Don't know what happened to them last night, but they got walloped down in South Florida, 34-7. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats on that, because Boise State, they almost made it into the playoff run last year. And it looks like the quarterback Byron Brown ran for 2 touchdowns, and they just had a good night over there against Boise State, who did wind up scoring first. So college football has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Now tomorrow, some big games. As long as I get a good night of sleep and some good strong coffee in the morning, I'm going to run College Football Central live on your Facebook, and then we'll do the cuts for YouTube here. We're going to watch all the games. First big game out of the gate tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. on Fox. I believe it's on Fox. Yes, sir. Number 1 Texas going into Ohio State. Rematch time going into the shoe. Ohio State ranked at number 3, 9 a.m. That's the first kickoff game of the day. Plus, we'll be watching, as long as it gets on over here in Southern California, my Hawkeyes going to business, getting into it with the warm-up game against Albany. And we're, excuse me, been a dusty time around here. Iowa needs to get that warm-up game in as they are going to be facing number 22 Iowa State next weekend in the in-state rivalry. That's a big game. Never been to that one. That would be cool. Other games, number 11 Arizona State, after making a huge run towards the playoff last year, will be visited by the in-state rival Northern Arizona Lumberjacks. That's at 7 p.m. ESPN+. LSU, Clemson. I believe that game is 4:30. If you're in San Diego and you're an LSU Tiger fan, that is a huge game, by the way. Those two are ranked. Let's see. Number 9, LSU visiting number 4, Clemson. LSU fans, 2228 Bacon Street. Excuse me. San Diego, California is an official watch location for the LSU Tigers. They're going to have a big party over there tomorrow. Go on down, check that out. Say hi to all my friends at Northside. Ocean Beach, great little town. College football, it is up. It is running, you guys. And what does that mean when college football is coming right now? That means that the NFL is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. You heard me right. On Thursday, September 4th, we are already less than a week away from the kickoff. Here we go. Cowboys visit the Eagles. When on Friday, my Los Angeles Chargers, I can't believe I said it, my San Diego Chargers are going to be visited by the Kansas City Chiefs in São Paulo, Brazil, to kick off a big NFL weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, as the Cubs get ready to throw that first pitch, we are already cruising towards the back end of this show where we're going to talk all about Service Dog and our experience today going down to see the trainer for my service dog. I'm excited to show you. Sorry, I got to figure out how to not have to worry about loading up the music while I'm on the air. But thank you guys for staying by, working through my mistakes. We're over 1,000 on the Facebook. We're over 1,000 on the... We're over 1,000 on all of them except for YouTube, where I need to be at a million to get this done. So that's what we're doing. Thank you guys very much. But this is the segment of the show called We Salute You. If you are serving our country, if you have served our country, if you are a veteran, a firefighter, a police officer, Coast Guard, Border Patrol, anybody standing on that wall, any of you, protecting, saving, helping, being kind to others out there in our communities and getting paid for it, first responders, veterans, we here at What's Up, My Neighbors, we salute you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. I want to send out a shout out to my 3 favorite organizations when it comes to military nonprofit. First and foremost, Join, helping the homeless and disabled veterans around the country get out of the streets, back on their feet, into our apartment, get you some food, get some clothes on you, get you back into the work life, get you back on your feet. ADJOIN, Join, you guys. If you're a homeless veteran, please. And if you need help, reach out to any of the information that you see right there on the bottom of your screen. We are very practiced and seasoned in what it's like to have to be a veteran in a tough situation. Please reach out to us or Adjoin. Thank you, Adjoin, for everything that you do. Also, mad love, especially after today. K9companions.org, K9companions.inc. These are wonderful folks with a compound out there near Paris, Lake Matthews area, where they train, breed, and work with service dogs, specifically for disabled American veterans. I am so happy to be a part of this program. They are very wonderful. I'm learning so much. I don't even know what to say. I'm learning a lot about what they're teaching me. So thank you so much, K9 Companions. And as I'm the security director for a nonprofit 501c3 called CadersPlace.org, we are trying to bridge the gap between military resources and civilian resources in regards to sex assault, domestic violence, and trafficking victims. Thank you all. That is our We Salute You segment. We're going to be right back. You guys listen to the end of Tom Petty as we get ready to talk about a paw to service. You're on the mic with the midday Funky White. That's funky with a PH because I'm balanced and I'm all right. Show's brought to you by Northside Tavern, Sticky Tips, 420 Brands. It's Crush Hour of What's Up, My Neighbors production. welcome back to the show. It's Crush Hour. You're on the mic with the Midday Maniac, Funky White. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are excited as we are that we are finally up on Facebook Live. That means you guys kicked it in and got it done. Thank you so much, you guys. I am so appreciative of this for getting us back out there and showing your love and showing that what we're doing is accepted out there and people starting to feel that vibe. We're only in studio setting now. Wait till we get better. Wait till the sketches and the celebrities come on. I've got the letters out. Who our first celebrity is going to be, we might have to run a poll on that. You guys, if you have a good call today and we're on our back end, 20 minutes, you're more than welcome. We have 15 minutes to talk. I'm going to show you about a 4-minute video that we took of Athena today. If you guys have a good story about a service dog, give us a call to the studio right now. We're getting ready to get into that Labor Day weekend, you guys. Take it easy. Calm down out there. I know you're ready to get home and get a cold beer or some barbecue. Calm down, chill. It's going to happen. Don't worry about the dude on your bumper. He's the asshole. You heard me? All right, here we go. We are talking about a pod of service, guys. Service dogs, especially service dogs for United States veterans. It is always a very positive and pleasant experience for a service dog to be received by a United States veteran. Some veterans bring home their dogs that they worked on duty with, but it's a great program to help service dogs, not just to train the service dog, but it's great for the veteran who has to focus on the program if they truly want to build the bond that you're going to see. I have a great bond with my service dog. Me and Athena, that's my baby. I can't live without her. I hate leaving her. If you see me out and about without my service dog, then you see me lost or a little bit nervous, that's why. I need her with me. I can't go to sleep unless she's up against my leg. It takes her all night, but it's 2 years of I have done nothing but really focus on raising her, keeping her up, feeding her well, going by everything that Canine Companions is telling me and sticking to the program and working on it day in and day out to where we've really got a good pattern down and we just have to fix a couple things. So today we went out to Canine Companions for our third to last, because we're going to have one more to make sure she's ready, session of our first half of sessions, and we learned the mini educator. Do I have it here? No. We're trying to teach her not to bark when people approach the place. So the mini educator, which we're going to work on her recall and her barking issues right now, then move into some other stuff. But it has been very motivational and inspirational for me to focus on this canine, on this 4-legged animal, which is a live being, and treat her as if she's one of my kids. And I'm telling you, she is my daughter. You mess with my daughter, man, we're going to have back in black. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have problems up here. So I am a big fan of any veterans, disabled or not. Get you a buddy. Get you a buddy at home. It could be a small dog to a big dog. I have a Husky Shepherd. In the summer, she sheds like crazy. That's probably why we're coughing, because her hair's all over the house because it's so hot and swampy lately. But it can be any type of dog. And if you're not sure how to go about the service dog portion of it, get in touch with caninecompanions.org. Let them, guide you towards the process. And yeah, the 3 weeks you might have to take them to basic training boot camp, and you're gone without them. It's a rough 3 weeks, but it's totally worth it. But the big thing is you got to stay dedicated and motivated to the actual program and what the trainers are telling you and how you want to deal and how you're going to deal with this dog. So here's what I want to do, you guys, and I'm going to cut off the camera when I find this video. We went down today. We went up today to the Lake Matthews area, to the compound. I took my significant other so she could learn a little bit about what was going on. So what I'm going to do is I put a 4-minute movie together. And if you guys don't mind, we're going to go ahead and watch that over my ugly face. My babies, bringing your training. All right, what's going on, my neighbors? We are on the way. One thing that I am very happy, makes me giddy about my service dog, is that she loves the vehicle. She loves sticking her nose out there.
You're such a spoiled bitch. at mommy. Hi, baby. Hey, where's brother? Athena, where's your brother? Where's Bogey? Where's Bogey? Where's Bogey? Yes, actually.
All right, so our session's done, and our lessons for the week are going to be on recall with the mini educator. I love coming to Canine Companions out here because Athena doesn't get to run as much as I'd love to let her run. She's a husky, that's all she wants to do. So they let us have one of the pens real quick to let her look around, sniff, get some freedom, and then we head on back. She's doing incredible. They did add one more lesson. Uh-oh. And that's the shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the newest pinup model for Canine, Miss Athena Loca Ashcraft. She's ready. She's ready for her close-up, Mr. DeMille. Hey, what's going on out there, my neighbors? We are live at Disney. We are taking Athena, the service dog, on her very first Disney ride. It's been a good adventure, but duty as well, a little extraneous. So we are going through It's a Small World to start our day, and then we're off to Star Wars land. Let's watch Athena as she takes her first theme park ride ever. What is it, baby? If you did not get to see all of that video, it is up and available on YouTube now. You guys go check it out. Athena's big day out there. And it looks like we're not going to get any callers today, which is good because I don't want you guys on the phone calling me and driving. Again, you guys did an incredibly great job helping us get the YouTube, the Instagram, the Facebook. We're moving. Like the last two episodes got over 1,200 views each. I'm loving it. We got to get these numbers up. So keep sending this out to your friends. Tell them, hey, this is my homie. What's up, my neighbor? Check out Funky White with a PH. He's balancing. He's all right. He plays music. He talks sports. He brings a positive vibe. There's nothing in the news on this show. And when we get to the live sketches and the live stage shooting starts again next Saturday at Northside Tavern 2228 Baker Street, you're going to see that what I am planning and what is behind all of this is going to change the freaking world. And my service dog Athena is going to be right there with me while I do it. I love it. Because I'm still learning to edit, you guys, that is going to do it for Crush Hour today. What an awesome episode. Thank you. If you're tuning in on Facebook Live, drop us a note. Let me know that you're out there, that you were able to watch the show, and we're going to continue to perfect this and get better with every episode, you guys. So, okay, it doesn't want to let me do anything on YouTube as it usually does. So keep that up. We got a hashtag 1 million. Oops. I don't want to do that. We have 1 million followers that we need to get to a big deal, and I need you guys' help. I really need your help, and it doesn't want a response. So we are going to have to pull up different music. I don't know why it always wants to do this to me. As we get ready to get out, I hope y'all have a great safe Labor Day weekend, whether you're headed to Vegas, the river, Laughlin. You guys be safe out there. Please don't drink and drive. Please don't drink and drive a boat. That's just one of the stupidest things in the world you could do this weekend. Cops are out there. We were barely going up to 15 today just to go to the Canine Companions, and they were like every 50 feet. So I really want you guys to be careful out there. We don't need, I can't even spell wild and free. We don't need any more bad news. We've had enough of it in my circle at the end of the year last year. So you have been tuned into Crush Hour. What's Up, My Neighbor production. Today's episode, a part of service. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And as we always say, don't pay attention to the establishment. They're not really paying attention to you. They just want us fighting and dividing. So do your thing. All you have to do is worry about what you're doing. Keep a positive attitude, a positive energy. Go out, not worry about what the next man is doing and saying, hey, what's up, my neighbor? Won't you be my neighbor? That's what it's all about. That's all we're trying to promote out here, you guys. And I have no idea what I got myself into. I like having the music for my outro. Here we go. As we get ready to say goodbye, another week is gone. We're going to be changing the schedule next week. We'll let you know everything that's going on. We're not going to be doing 4 episodes a week. We got a lot of work to do behind the scenes, so 1 or 2 might have to go.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Remember what I always also tell you, that we're all crazy. It ain't a competition, so stop trying to work so hard at it. Be crazy. I'm crazy. I'm a nerd. I'm dirty as hell. I'm trying to get this lump off my face. They call me Lumpy White. So what? When you learn to laugh at yourself, that's when you learn to laugh at life and keep moving forward and progress and achieve those things that you're trying to achieve in life. I'm going to keep it positive for you. All right?
It's like I'm 17 again, peach fuzz.
I did not come up with a quote of the day today, but I did have one off Facebook that I saw earlier. I did put it up, and I'm going to go ahead and read it to y'all. If I can pull it up on my page. I have so much going on. I'm doing everything behind the scenes on here. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a learning experience. Somehow I got y'all to get us up to 1,000 here, 1,000 there. I can't wait to see if it's actually going to get to 1 million. But the only thing I want to say is, for me, I want to eat 5 meals a day. I don't know who decided on 3. It's probably the same person who came up with the 2-day weekend. Frickin' loser. This is Funky White, spelled with a PH because I'm balanced and I'm all right. And I got deodorant on. You've been tuned in to a show sponsored by Northside Tavern, Sticky Tips, 420 Brands. We getting into Labor Day weekend, y'all. I don't drink, but I'm about to go tell. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode and the new video. Keep tuned in, stay, believe in my process, believe in our goal to change the world through living, loving, and laughing. Much love, peace. Y'all have a great Labor Day weekend. It's Funky White with a PH, the Midday Maniac, and I'm out.
So what, we smoke weed, we're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what, we go out, that's how it's supposed to be. Living young and wild and free.
Chris Hour is a What's Up My Neighbors production, brought to you by R1 Game International. All show names, segments, ideas, sketches, responsibilities are all rights reserved to fall under California State Entertainment Law. Crush Hour is recorded in a private studio in San Diego, California, and live at Northside Tavern in Ocean Beach, San Diego. Stay tuned Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, midday, for Crush Hour. What's Up My Neighbor? Won't you be our neighbor?
We don't care who sees. So